Good morning, everyone. Welcome to May 15th, 2022. And this is going to be your horoscopes for the week. My name is Jade. I am the Violet Sage. I'm a psychic medium, Reiki master teacher, author, creator, herbalist. Might as well just add them all in there. I do many things, been doing it for over 26 years. And today we are bringing to you the weekly forecast. Every week, every Sunday, 10 a.m. Central Time, we do this unless I'm doing a fair or something that I try to do a makeup date. And then we also do contests and live readings, and then you can also donate and get a chance to get a bigger reading and all that fun stuff. So I'm not showing anybody here, but yet I'm seeing somebody is here. Hey, Jackie, good morning. So awesome to have you here today. All right. So I've already picked the first card. I picked a few cards already today. And what was I thinking? I was going to do something special. We had done Mother's Day specials and everything. So if you please hit the subscribe button and you like and share this, it really helps us and it helps other people get a chance at a free reading, and you get extra readings when you donate. But you have to let me know that you donated and which app you use to donate, and we give you extra time and extra cards and extra readings appropriately. All right. Good morning, Dreamweaver. All righty. So we're going to get started here. We also usually give you this as well. And don't forget, we do the monthly horoscope readings and the 4 element readings. It is a beautiful day here in Wisconsin today. It's supposed to be like 75 degrees. It's like my perfect temperature. So we're kind of really excited here today. Hot, muggy spell for like a week. It was just a killer. So, all right, the first card here today, when I first pulled it this morning, I'm sorry, I gotta like set this wire up a little better so I don't keep knocking it. There we go. That's a little better. So the first card I pulled did come up reversed, and this is the Hermit. And being I pulled a few cards, I already know where this card is going. Because it's reversed, it's a lot of people been secret and tucked away, or they haven't known what to do with their time. It is time to finally come out of being that hermit. Although I do feel that some of you are still staying tucked away because you're working on something, or there's projects, or you're not quite ready to reveal it yet. So it may not just be you. It could be a project that you're working on isn't quite ready yet, or you're not quite ready yet to step out. But the time is coming, and it may very well be this week. I actually get this actual date, the 15th. So some of you may actually be coming out of the closet even. You may be coming out, showing your work, showing your wares and things like this. Now you are finally becoming ready, maybe even as of today. Yeah, it is beautiful outside. Hi, Anya. Welcome. All right, so we're going to put this off to the side. And the next card that I had pulled, I had a little extra time in my hands this morning, believe it or not. Angel of Emergence, which goes hand in hand in exactly what I'm saying. It is time for the real you to emerge. So maybe a project, or maybe that artist within you that's been tucked away for years. Maybe you've done it before and just, maybe got consumed by family or whatever the case may be, and you put yourself on the back burner. Not anymore. It's time to come out. So this week, it's time to emerge, everyone. It's time to really show and shine your true colors and who you really are, or give it that good old-fashioned try. Maybe you've never done anything and you're waiting to find out what it is you're good at. What can you do? Oh, what is it you like to experiment with it? People are tired of being bored. They need to do something. They need to be creative. It could be you're creative financially. You could be creative in your mind. You could be creative with cooking, artistic abilities, making charts. Maybe you are an organizer. I mean, there's all kinds of things that you could be doing. Right now, it's the time for you to emerge. And maybe that beautiful soul, maybe you finally were freed from some stifling relationship or situation, job, or what have you. And you're finally coming to find out who you truly are. That is beautiful. All right. The next card. Good morning, Auntie. Makes sense combined with the blood moon eclipse. Yes. Matter of fact, I was going to try to get done in the shower quicker because I wanted to research what this actual blood moon is for. I mean, I could do the research while I'm on here with everyone, but if anyone knows exactly what it's for, please feel free to type it up in here and I can read it to everyone so they all know. It'll save me a little time. All right. Next card is very interesting. Well, actually, I'm going to save that one for last because I like to read it. You know how I get. We have Soulkin. Check out that. It's like you're the fairykin, nature spirits, and your soulmates are starting to emerge as well. So, recognition, family, and kinship. So, there's family or family issues. All these sorts of things are surfacing now, but I believe they're surfacing either for healing or they're surfacing because maybe you didn't even know who some of your family members were. Maybe you didn't know who your family members were in on a spiritual level either. So maybe you're starting to network with the right people that you've really maybe shared a lifetime with or you have a soul's purpose with. It's very cool and very interesting because lots of things are happening this month despite Mercury retrograde. All these really cool things are waiting in the balance here. So that I would think is really, really cool. All right, here's the interesting card. The Brilliant Virgin. What in the world? So the Brilliant Virgin. Now, I believe a lot of you are going to be trying your hand at something new. You know, you've maybe even had this idea and stuff tucked away for a long time, and you're just now starting something new. So do it. I encourage you to do it. Experiment with it. Even if it's not perfect at first, you got to start somewhere, right? You can't perfect anything unless you bring it out into the open first. So here we go. We have the Angel of Emergence, Brilliant Virgin, the Hermit. Everybody's coming out. You're getting connected. You're doing some networking. And it is time. It's time for the real you to emerge. For sure, for sure. So I'm going to, you know how I do. I always read. That is the Divine Circus card. And by the way, if anybody really wants a deck, I should have waited and asked everybody first. But I might be able to change the order. I don't know if I ordered one or two decks, but I did order them because I know a couple people showed interest in them. If anybody wants a deck, you're going to have to let me know. All right. It's not too late, and I got a lot of people who want one, and maybe I can add to my order before they ship it out. I just placed the order yesterday, so I may have time. All right. So that is number 5. So let's see. Medu Wanti. Welcome, and please like, share, and subscribe. Right now, this is the weekly forecast for everybody. This is the general forecast. And when I get to that portion of the show where I offer free readings for people, donations always go first, and donations will actually get a little more information other than just one card. So if you donate, you have to let me know how you donated, and we will give you more information than just one card. But you have to wait until I say it's time for the questions, then post your question, because a lot of people will sign off before then, and I don't want to waste the time and energy in a reading on somebody who's not there to receive their reading. All right. So, hey, welcome, J.E. I wonder how you are doing today. We had an awesome psychic development class yesterday. J.E. was here. It was really cool. lots of information. It is information overload. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do a part two because it's too many hours in one day and you just can't absorb it all. You need time to work with the first level and then go to another level. All right. Hi, Mama. Mama. Didn't even see. Hey, Lisa. Good morning. Emerge with the assistance of the ancestors. Nice. All right. Luann, good morning. All right. So, the Brilliant Virgin. In a world where we are bombarded daily with differing opinions and ideas, remaining true to you and your own point of view is nothing short of brilliant. Let go of confusion, distortion, comparison, and compromise. You do not need to compare yourself to another or measure up to anyone or anything else. What matters to you and your successful life's journey is to be in touch with your own truths. You know what you feel, no matter what anyone else says or believes. Stay true to you. That is excellent advice. So, yes, this is awesome. And just for anybody contemplating ordering this deck, there is there's a lot more to it. There's even like another page to it. So if you really want, if you're one of those people who likes to do readings and get in depth into the card, you should definitely get this deck. It's really most awesome. All right. Next card. These ones I did not pre-pick yet. So, all right, Spirit, what else does everyone need to know this week of May 15th, 2022? What's best going to help them in their path in life? All right, a card flipped over in the deck here, so we're going to take that. All right, we have Two of Cups. I am really not sure which way came up, reverse or upside down. So depends on where you are in your life's path, your journey, your lessons of what it is you may be going through. So there could be maybe a parting of ways of two souls. But if there is, I can assure you, especially with this card in play here, there's someone else coming into view. So doesn't have to be a love interest either. This could be two people joining a minds. It could be a kinship. It could be a partnership, a business partnership, two friends that really can do miraculous things together, coming together and joining together. All sorts of things this joining of two souls can mean here. So there's a real good thing going on. So if there was a tearing away first, I believe that the new is like right around the corner. I don't think there's much time to waste at all in that one. So this is good. So Jace is doing well, thanks. Class was great. Very informative and fun. Have any interesting dreams last night, Jen? I'm curious. I had some interesting ones. Kind of weird. Okay. Auntie, she says, the blood moon is just a trick of the light. It happens when Earth's moon is in total eclipse. That's when the whitish moon becomes red or a ruddy brown. It happens only with a full moon. Okay, now we have to ask, what is the metaphysical meaning behind this blood moon on May 15th? It depends on where you are in the world, if it's going to be May 15th or May 16th, because here in Central Time is going to have the height of the full moon. The eclipse is going to be at 11:11, my favorite number. And in the East Coast is going to be at 12:11. So I guess it depends on where you are in the world of which date it actually is going to land on. Hello, Indu Rathor. We're not to that part yet. We are still at the weekly reading. And when I say that I'm ready for people's questions, then you can go ahead and post a question. And if someone donates, they will go first. So you take a chance of not getting in to get one, but you could. So, and it's only one card for those who do not donate. This show, it actually cost me to bring this to people. So I asked for donations because until I can get 1,000 viewers, which is why it's so important for people to subscribe, I do not get paid for doing this. This is out of my own free will, my own heart, and me wanting to help others that this is done. And good morning, Lincoln Douglas. As you just heard my spiel. I will look it up on my phone. No computer. Okay. I may look that up. Give me one more minute here. What is the metaphysical meaning of this May 15th, 2022 lunar, right? The lunar eclipse. So the May lunar eclipse spiritual meaning is about loosening your grip. Interesting. Well, geez, I don't know if anybody's experiencing really harsh, off the wall stuff with this Mercury retrograde. It's been really, really bad. With the eclipse season in full swing, I'm sure you felt emotionally charged over the last 2 weeks. The solar eclipse on April 30th brought up a lot of newfound feelings centered around comfort, security, and stability. But it was only the tip of the iceberg. The final eclipse of spring will bring many things to light that have previously been hidden, internally or externally. The spiritual meaning of the May 2022 red moon total lunar eclipse in Scorpio is all about letting go of anything that has expired in your life that you've been holding on to. So it's safe to say that we are ending things on an intense note. Yeah, really intense, because Mercury, hello. An eclipse takes place when one of the luminaries is being eclipsed. The moon blocks the sun's rays from reaching the earth during a solar eclipse, which is weird because, the sun's not out then. All right. In particular, tend to take more of an emotional toll on us because it's similar to a full moon. The sun and moon are in exact opposite signs, and it also marks the end of the 28-day lunar cycle. Taking place in a fixed water sign, Scorpio, this total lunar eclipse, aka red moon or blood moon, as its nickname is due to its red glow. It will ensure that emotions are at an all-time high. Scorpio tends to be a complex sign since it's a water sign ruled by Mars. Don't I know it? The planet of action and energy. But it's also about emotional control, which is why the moon is considered to be in fall here. As the celestial body that assists you with emotional expression, the moon is far more cautious in Scorpio, making it challenging to open up about the heavy feelings that are being harbored. Ooh. Since eclipses tend to coincide with great endings, this eclipse is about releasing the intense feelings you've been clinging to. Interesting. So let's see. So yeah, let me just read the rest of this. This powerful lunation will be taking place on May 15, 2022 from 11:29 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it would be 10:30 p.m. here in Central Time. On May 15th to 12:53 a.m. Eastern Time. So that'd be 11:53 a.m. Central Time on it'd still be May 15th, but it will end on May 16th for Eastern timers, with a peak time of 12:15 a.m. EDT, when the sun is fixed grounded sign of Taurus, exactly opposes the moon in Scorpio, for those who really know your stuff when it comes to zodiacs and astrology. As this takes place, the house of Scorpio rules in your birth chart will be illuminated, asking that you consider what you've been holding on to in this area and why. Oftentimes, we are clinging to something. It's because we're afraid that something better won't come along, but that's rarely the case. Usually, clinging to something that isn't serving you will prevent what's really meant for you from coming into your life. So this is perfect time to loosen your grip and allow things to flow out of your life as they may. Since Scorpio is a sign that's all about control, this may not be easy at first, but in the long run, you'll be glad that you made the space in your life for new things better aligned with who you are. All right. So did y'all get all that? That's pretty intense stuff. All right. I'm glad I got to read all that. Woo, sorry, took away a little bit from the reading, but that was important. Hello, Lola. Well, we know it's not Lola. Hi, Gina. And Anya. Okay, Anya. You'll have to let me know what it is you'll want to know about, but we're not there yet. And Lincoln Douglas, welcome. Again, we take donations first. And then when I say, all right, everybody, it's time to post your questions, that's when you have to post your question and see where you are in the lineup of if I can get to you. Okay. All right. And Angela, good morning. Listen to the beginning of this reading later. I was looking for you at Fair on the Square last weekend. Oh, yeah. What happened at Fair on the Square is very interesting. I was told that, when I had a store downtown, you were able to display your wares or whatever you wanted to in front of your store, as long as it was on the sidewalk and not on the street with the rest of the vendors who paid to have a spot in the fair. So my friend Deb has a store down there. So I went and I set up in front of her store. I wasn't set up no 15, 20 minutes. I had someone come and tell me and threaten me that I needed to move. I needed to pack up my stuff, and that's just not how it was anymore. And if I didn't do it, they were going to get serious about the situation. So, because I argued with them going, well, I got handmade stuff here, and, it's the store owner, she's my friend, and when I was here, I was able to do that. I mean, I pulled out all the stops. He didn't want to hear it. He wanted me out. So I'm sorry, I was not there long. And it really sucked. We actually moved everything inside of her store, and I drew arrows and signs on the sidewalk and everything since I wasn't allowed to do anything else. But I couldn't take it. I wanted to enjoy the fair, so I packed up and just called it a day and got to enjoy some of the fair myself. This is talk to me 100%. Okay. All right. Metaphysical meaning, you're welcome. Yeah. All right. So what else we got here? We are going to do this and Rumi. We're going to pull out all the stops today since I took a little extra time and I pulled some cards ahead of time this morning. All right, Spirit, what else does everyone need to know for the week of May 15th, 2022? And it's for all those newcomers who don't know how this works. Pay attention, and if you came on late, replay this later, because all of this does affect you. All of these things is what all of you have in common with each other. This is the message for everyone. So, whoa. All right. Moon. Lunar eclipse is all I got to say to this one. Woo! It's going to be an emotional ride for some people. It's interesting that this card came out, huh? How perfect is that? So, the moon is definitely going to be affecting people. I feel like it needs to be over here. And so, hold on to your shorts. You're about to go for a little bit of a ride. They're giving me the message that people need to do some cleansing. You need to clean house, whether it's on a physical, emotional, or mental level. Really clean house now. This is going to help the transition of what's about to happen. And even if you clean on a physical level, really you do some spring cleaning, and actually metaphorically and physically makes room for the new. So do it. Go through the motions, go through the actions, and see what happens, because you're making room for the new. But be careful of people who aren't telling you the whole story, because people are either lying or they're tweaking it to make it sound good so they can ensnare you into their net. And those are the exact words I'm getting. Ensnare. Ensnare you into their net and capture you or put you right where they want you. So really be careful of what people are telling you, especially if they have something to gain and you don't, and you're just walking into this situation blindly. Could even be a job. Pay attention. Please, everyone, please hit that the subscribe button. Thank you, Mom. All right, so the next card is going to be our Rumi cards. I ordered a deck of Rumi, too, for anybody who wants a deck of these Rumi cards. I never know what people really want, and I didn't stop and ask if there's certain decks people wanted before I ordered. But like I said, if I have time, I might be able to order some more. All right, Spirit, what does everyone need to know? Oh, my God. Sorry. Moons are everywhere. We're definitely gearing up for the full moon. There's no doubt here. You really can't make this shit up. I'm telling you, people. All right, so this is really shining a light, and it's shining a creative light on the world right now. So it is bringing people out of their shells. And, you're the angel of emergence that was back here. It's bringing everything to the forefront so you can work with it. Even emotional stuff, it's so you can work with it once and for all, move it out, move it in, whatever it is that you're going to do with it. Make a choice, make a decision. This is the time. That's what I've got to say to that one. And turning the card over is the impossible made possible. Love creates infinite openings in the dark sky and shudders the earth with its magnitude. The human heart knows everything envisioned and can manifest according to divine timing and grace. Yet the mind does quake with fear and at times will not listen to the heart. Is there any limit to the resources of the heavens? No. The divine has unbounded access to all that is and all that is yet to be. Trust the generous divine presence in your own heart. Awesome stuff. Okay. It's getting juicier as we go on. I'm sorry, stepping on my camera. All right, I feel like next week, hopefully all my cards will come in, and I got some new decks to play with. I'm very excited about it because they looked awesome. All right, Spirit, so I got two more to do here. One's the card, one's the stones. All right, Spirit, what else does everyone need to know right now? What's going to best help them in their path in life this week? Ooh. All right. So we got the moon, now we got the sun. Summer solstice, radiance. So I do feel that all those things that you're working on, all those things that you envisioned, all those things that are really close and near and dear to your heart are going to come to be by the summer solstice. And I do get like June 21st. I don't even know if that's the actual solstice this year or not, but that's the date that I'm getting. So really work hard, work feverishly, whatever it is that you need to do to ensure that it gets done, because it feels like that's the time and space to do it in. And things are going to be glorious once you make this turn and once we get through this dreaded Mercury. All right. That with you. All right, Spirit, a trinket. A trinket for everyone today. What does everyone need to know for this week of May 15, 2022? Oh my God. Okay. We got to cut the ties, people. And this is kind of, what the moon and everything is saying too. There's things and people, places, things, jobs, whatever, relationships that no longer serve your higher good. I think you know who or what it is and what you need to do. So, if they're not resonating with you and they're just kind of getting in the way, or people keep throwing monkey wrenches into your life, or they're just sucking you emotionally dry, you know what you need to do. I just had a ton of stuff fall off of somewhere that I didn't even know there was stuff at. So that was interesting. All right, so that's that. And being we had not played with these before, I got a bag of witch runes here. I'm making witch runes now too. They're different than regular runes. So if anybody wants to order a set of those too, they come with a little description. Let's go ahead and pick one of those. Need a sing. You have to wait until I say, all right, it's time to post your questions. And then you can post a question. But all those people who donate will go first. They're assured to get a reading. All right, Spirit. What does everyone need to know for this week of May 15th? All right. So we got this. I think that would be reversed. But I'm not sure if these work in reverse. So let me go ahead and see what the meaning to that is here. These are new to me. I'm learning them yet. It means man. Traditional male characteristics: action, father, protecting loved ones, provider, being empowered. So you have to make sure that you are, and to me, this is protecting all that you hold dear, not just your loved ones, but it could be like, protecting your home, your vehicle, making sure that you're doing all you can to make sure things are taken care of correctly. It's time to take charge, is the meaning that I get from this. And being that this came out reverse, I'm going to say some of you are not doing this, and this is what could set you up for some harsh stuff like we got over here in the moon card. They say, never give the enemy, in this case, Mercury, or the enemy, a place to strike. So if your house is in order and your mind is clean, your conscience is clear, you have nothing to worry about. Whatever happens is going to happen regardless. But if there's things that you know you need to clear up, straighten up, or whatever, then please do so. This way you have nothing to lose because of your own neglect or whatever the case may be. That's interesting. All right, now for the stone. Stone of the week. Drum roll, please. I'm going to tell you, I don't know if carnelian or whatever has anything to do with it, but this stone just kept falling off my desk. So I'm thinking maybe this needs to be also. It's kind of going and coinciding with some of the colors here today, too. All right, Spirit, what does everyone need to know? What's best going to help them in the path in life? What stone? Whoa, that one just jumped out. All right, aquamarine. So for people who are traveling, aquamarine is an excellent stone to carry with you for added protection, especially above and around water. And this is also probably going to help you really well with emotional stuff because it's blue, it's water, it's calming, it's peaceful, but it also is the color of the throat chakra, which means if you need to speak your truths, get things done. If you don't say it or you don't ask for help, you're not going to get it. So what do you really have to lose? I know there's so many people out there who are not used to asking for help. I'm one of them, but you have to. I know sticking your toe in that pond may be uncomfortable, but it's going to be remarkable the results that you get having faith and trust in doing so. So let's see, divine life purpose. Truth, trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. Wow, that's good. That kind of goes hand in hand with everything else here. I'm going to go ahead and ask Google what Google has to say about aquamarine. I will tell you there's like 3 other cards that wanted to come out too, but I'm not even going to look at them because we're already spending a lot of time on this. Thank you. Yeah, Dreamweaver. It is. Okay. What are the metaphysical properties of aquamarine?
According to Fire Mountain Gems, aquamarine metaphysical properties. In the language of gemstones, aquamarine represents happiness, hope, and everlasting youth. In ancient times, aquamarine was thought to protect those at sea. It was believed to make sailors fearless and safe from adversaries on the open waters.
Pretty cool. And of course, for additional meanings, please check Google or your stone books if you have one. Really interesting stuff. And I'm going to ask for something personal here today from all of you, if you don't mind. My little girl, Freya, has been suffering with a UTI. She's my dog, Freya, mine and Dreamweaver's dog. And she's had it for like 3 months now. We're very nervous that she can go sepsis. We've tried, she's on her 3rd different type of antibiotic now. They totally ignored it the first time. They thought it was this, after the first round, she'll be fine. It'll go away on its own. Well, it never went away. So like a month or 2 later, when she's following me around like a little puppy dog, like she is, but she's not a puppy anymore. She's 8 years old, ready to go on 9. She really needs some extra prayers and some healing. If you're a healer, please send some healing to Freya. And she really needs our help right now. I'm doing everything I can, and we don't know why the medicine's not working. So my vet has been very ill. I think she's dying, so she hasn't been in. So it's been someone else trying to take care of her, just the techs there. So I'm going to have to switch to a much more expensive vet. And, this has been costing a fortune already. Not that she's not worth every penny, because she's worth that more. It's just, what can you afford, So prayers and healing is very much appreciated. So if you could please send prayers and healing to Freya, and that they find out what the situation is and fix it pronto. Because could you imagine? I mean, if anyone has had a UTI, they know how painful that is. Could you imagine going through that for at least 3 months? It could have been longer. So, she needs some help. Just because she's a dog doesn't mean she doesn't feel it. All right. Now that I said that, it is time for anybody to ask a question. And Anya, you made a donation, so please tell me what your question may be, my dear, and we will address that as soon as I put all these cards away. Whoops, sorry. Guys, got to try to stay up for this solar eclipse. This is going to be pretty cool. I can't wait. I have to write your name down. Oh, and for those who don't know, when you donate to this channel, you also get your name entered in a contest to win something cool at the end of the month, usually a reading. And Anya, so far you look like you're going to be the winner because you're like, well, I think I have to check and see who donated when, really. Because I know Angela donates a bit also, and so does Robert. I don't know if Robert's here today. Is Robert here today? I'm praying for Freya. Thank you, Jackie. Anya, they need to take x-rays. I don't know what, Mom, it's an infection. I don't know what an x-ray is going to reveal. They're not going to be able to see her blood in an x-ray. Is that ever on me? Okay. Major cleaning today, but the ex keeps trying to pop in and mess up what I am trying to work on. He knows my weaknesses. Don't let him, Angela. Remember the scissor. Now, with emotional stuff, again, things just like in Reiki, when you go through the 21-day cleansing period, they tell you that the old stuff is going to rear its ugly little head one more time just to make sure you're done with it so you can move on to bigger and better things. Because if you're not done with it, then you have to revisit it and end it, fix it, do whatever it is you got to do with it so you can heal, mend, and move on to the higher energy, because it's stifling your energy. So I'm going to say he's stifling your success, but I think you know that already. So many cards, so many decks. So I'm running out of room on my table for all these cards. And to start cutting it down a little. All right. So here we go. I know, but none of us like being an asshole. Ask anybody that knows me now. I used to be exactly like you. I didn't want people mad at me for no reason. But when I started standing up myself, people started calling me a bitch. I said, you know what? You're right. I'm going to own that. And it would do you good to remember that fact. And they didn't know what to say. So be the bitch. You got to be, if you want to get anywhere in this life, because people use good people. It's just a cold, horrible fact. So, you'll know when the right people come along that you can finally reveal the true self and the true loving being you are. But until you can scrape off the idiot or idiots, you have to be that way. You got to be. And thank you. I appreciate Frey bringing in prayers. Just like my divorce, it got to the point where I'd rather be dead than deal with another day of the insanity. I finally had to get to that point. And it's just, it's nice to know people don't have to get to that point before they start making moves in their life, because that's when you almost have no energy left at all. And then it's like, and it's hard to kickstart and start manifesting again when you let yourself get that drained. So don't go there. They will see stones. Oh, well, the thing is, they're still not clearing up the infection first, Mom. They might be, but they said they weren't seeing any stones or any crystals in her urine this time. It was just the infection, and that the infection didn't get any better at all. The infection originally started because the crystals were scraping the lining of her urethra or whatever, something like that. And, of course, the germs of the urine and everything else got in there and created an infection. But the thing is, they never took care of it and completely cleared it up the first time, which is why I think she's going through this. But now it may be through her whole entire system. So they're going to really need to pound her with something. But she's not wanting to eat right now. So I don't know. She keeps kissing me, but she won't eat anything. Wants to lick the lotion off my legs, but she won't eat anything. She'll eat treats, but she won't eat her food, and she must eat that food because I don't want her having any more stones or crystals. We'll double tag Freya with Reiki when you get there. Good. Okay, it sounds good to me. Be the bitch, Angela. That's the only way we can get anywhere. All right. So, see, I'm thinking these other people who were asking for readings before took off. This is why I don't line people up. All right. So, for Anya, is Dad ever around me? Jaden, can you hear me talk to him? It will be a year since he passed. Wow, it's a year already? Holy cow. Did not seem that long. Shut her around me. All right, for Anya Spirit. Anya, where's God? I do get, Anya, that he is around you, and I get that he's around you all the time, but it feels like, I don't want to say he's taking a sabbatical, but he's not. He's working on some other stuff right now. It feels like he's not there as much or as often as he used to be. He's working on something, and I'm not getting the details on that. I don't know if it's with another family member or maybe even something you're working on, but it's like he's doing the behind the scenes thing right now. I swear it's almost like he's building something or he's doing a business deal. That's what it feels like. It's really weird. So he's very focused. And so he can't be there with you exactly as much as he used to be, but he is there. And all you have to do is call him and he will drop everything and be there because he knows it'll only take a moment. But he is somewhat distracted at the moment. All right, let's see what else we got. I don't know why I feel like the fairy cards need to come out for you. All right, Spirit. For Anya, what does she need to know right now? Let's help Anya in her path in life. We're going to say at least this month. So this is a card that I pulled for you. The Wild Hunt, Excitement, Frenzy, and Journey. So, whoa. Feels like you are going through some changes yourself right now. I really wish this. I'm going to push this camera down a little bit. So we can really see what everything is saying here. Wild Hunt. There we are. So it seems like you're getting excited about something. There's definitely some sort of transformation of some sort that you're going through, whether it's job, position, status. Feels like new. I'm getting the words "new life" is upon you, and I think it may be something that started in April. Sorry. You're moving forward on details too. Is there somebody building a home, Anya? I think your dad keeps popping back in here, and I'm trying to. What is he building? I don't know if he's building something for you or setting it up, but it really seems to be taking a lot of his time and concentration. What else do we have for Anya here? Angel, I'm just reading what you said. You're Pisces, but your moon is in Taurus. Yeah, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do and be who you gotta be. All right, angel of support. So you had the angel of support on you. The universe has heard your silent call for help. So you must be wanting help in some endeavor or something going on in your life right now. They are hearing you, they are working with you. Wow. Your father has tag teamed some angels and guides because when he can't be there and he knows when somebody in the family is struggling with something, he asks them. It's almost like he he delegates, but yet he's asking. I don't know if he's quite in the position to totally delegate, but he does. That's so funny. I will send Freya healing after meeting her this week. Aw. Thank you, Gina. Roy. Nobody knows. No one I know of building at the moment. Okay. It's funny. I finally figured out what ATM was. All right. Keep your eyes and ears open. You may see that someone is building something, unless it's like a new home life or a new situation. I mean, the building could be metaphorically, but it's weird. Unless there's somebody building something over there that helps others over here. I'm trying to see what he's doing. It's kind of complicated because, of course, I don't know if it's there or here. Interesting. All right. So let's see. Divine Circus. All right, Spirit Divine Circus for Anya. What does Anya need to know? What's best going to help her in her path in life right now? Any messages from Dad through these cards as well. Clown of Crossroads. So it feels there's some decisions that need to be made. And I don't know if this is where love is concerned or something that's going to make your heart happy. The Clown of Crossroads. So needing to make some choices, needing to make some decisions. How are you viewing the world? How are you viewing your situation? Getting that too. Let's see what the book says. Mm-hmm. Opportunity is upon you, though it may seem like a farewell to what you have known. This chance is a crossroads, a time when you can go left or right. You cannot continue with everything as it has been. And this means that something will have to be released for something else to be gained. It's time for you to take your chances and make a choice. That's what this lunar eclipse is all about right now, too. So it's interesting that you got that. All right. So, and Pamela, you'll have to give me a question, dear. Pamela Lawrence. And I always tell everybody, donations do go first. Right now, I'm working on the donation one. And if you do not do donations, it's one card. So what do you think that I can answer for you in one card? All right. One more card here, and I'm going to do a Rumi. All right, Spirit. For Anya, what does she need to know? All right. Now, I pulled this reversed. This is the World card. And the World card usually means, the world is your oyster. You can make it what you'd want to. I don't know if you took a bit of a back seat and you're not working on anything at the moment or what's going on exactly. But I do feel that you can turn this upside down by the choices that you make right now. So choose to work on what you know is going to make you happy, not necessarily what someone else needs right now. This year, definitely the last couple months, are all about working on what it is you need, you desire. I don't like to say the need thing, but best describes the situation. So work on those things that are going to turn your frown upside down, kind of thing, because it doesn't feel that you may be totally working towards what it is you need, Anya. All right. else we got here? Okay, Rumi for Anya. All right, Spirit, what does Anya need to know? That's pretty. All right, so colors of the rainbow. There's a lot of creativity around you and accessible to you when I look at this card. And there's parts of you that want to be and need to be vulnerable. Wow, that feels like a double-edged sword when I'm looking at this card and I'm trying to read into that. Because I'm not sure if it's time for you. I think you have to be vulnerable in certain ways, as in like putting your toe in that pond that maybe you really don't want to be, because taking that chance could backlash on you. But at the same time, if you don't take the chance, you're never going to know. So it's like you need to be doing it because the creative energy is available to you now. You really have some awesome ideas and you're really meant for bigger and greater things. So it's just moving forward on them. All right, so we have Merciful Mother. Merciful Mother Jamal. Today you arrive with laughter to break open the jail. Here now receive the solace, comfort, and mercy, for not all success must be hard won. The compassion of all the merciful shall soften the hard edges of your life and your being, and bring you the grace that is deserved. Ask the Mother of Mercy to bless any matter into divinely inspired resolution. Know that your prayers are powerful. That is powerful. That was like exactly what I was picking up from the picture. I don't turn these cards around. I like to read the picture first before I see what the card says to see what I get, because I read colors and pictures and things like that. So that was pretty cool. So I hope that was of help for you, Anya. Boy, we really need to talk to sometime to find out what is going on with you in your life lately. I got to play some catch up here. Okay. All righty. See what we got next. All right, Mom, you've probably been watching. Do you know who's next? I don't know if anyone else donated while I was not looking, or who asked the next question after Anya. I need the watcher to assist me. Okay. Let's see. I have to scroll back here and see who's next. All right. So after Anya, we go from there down. Okay, I'm looking, I'm reading. I don't know. Sorry. All right, so, all right, I'm going to say, Pam, guess what? We will see what we get here for you. And so, anybody else wanting a card pull? I mean, we don't have a whole lot of time left. We covered a bunch of different stuff today. So, we probably have enough time for maybe two more. So, Pamela Lawrence. Oh, where are we? Is there a used or new car coming to you? Pamela Lawrence. I feel that there is a car coming to you, but it's not going to be until June. And I think it may be somebody you know, or someone through someone you know, that is getting rid of a vehicle. So I believe it's going to be a used vehicle. I'm getting more of a really strong male presence. So I hope that has helped you, Pam. So yeah. Trajime, Just doesn't feel like the right one or the right opportunity or you to be able to pay for whatever's available out there until like June. Feels like it may be like mid-June. So I hope that helps. So probably within the next month. Not too bad, but I know it seems like forever when you really need another vehicle. I was 6 months without any vehicle. That was not good. And when I finally got one, 3 days later, the engine went. So talk about Mercury, not recently. This was a long time ago. And how you donate, Pam, is scrolling through down below. You can send it to the Violet Sage, and you can send it at the Violet Sage at AOL.com using any one of the apps, the Cash app, PayPal, Venmo, or Square. You can also use Zelle or Zelly, however they say it. Zelly is through your bank accounts, Zelle. Um, and if you donate, I'll even give you a little more information. And Pam did a, what would you like a reading on, Angela? You're welcome. I hope that helps, and good luck and congratulations on your car coming to you. It's funny because it feels like it might be a woman's car, but a man is selling it, or you're hearing it through a man, but yet it was a woman's car. I'm a little confused because they're showing me both sexes here, and I'm not getting that total pinpoint, but it's definitely used. Okay. Can't take that fast. Where is it at? Where is what at? Type. Oh, you can't type that fast. Where's what at? I'm a little confused. There, if you're asking about the car, I'm actually seeing kind of like a city street, like with buildings and stuff like that. I'm not seeing a rural area, but that doesn't mean anything. So I don't know if that helps or not, but that's kind of what I'm getting to you for right now, looking for the link to donate. Oh, okay. It's scrolling through on the bottom here, right under your name and your question. There's a little purple bar, and it's scrolling through on the bottom there. It says right now, check out our 4-element readings too. Great deals on readings and giveaways, donations greatly appreciated. And then after that, it says send to the Violet Sage at AOL via Cash App, which you use the $ of the Violet Sage. And if you use PayPal, Venmo, or Square, you can use the Violet Sage at AOL.com. All right. I gotta write that down. And then if you use Cash App, it's $ the Violet Sage. All right. There we go. Let's see. General. Okay. Hey, I'm clicking on stuff and it's just not working as fast as I am. All right. So the general reading for Angela. All right, we're gonna start here. All right, Spirit for Angela. Angela Steiner. What does she need to know, especially for this week or this month? Rest of this month, I like to cover the whole month. We have God of reflections. The qualities you see in others are simply your own reflection. So if you're seeing, I know you're better than what I'm going to say, but if you're seeing people who are annoying in certain ways, or like they feel like, I don't know, maybe they're Klingons or they just won't let go, are you coming off to anyone else that way? They're being annoying, they won't let go of a certain situation. Is there something like that in you that may come off to someone else that way? Or are you seeing a wonderful life and a wonderful relationship somebody else has? That means you are very much capable of doing the same thing. But see maybe how it is that they react to each other. And that's maybe the stance that you need to take, or seeing how someone maybe got rid of their significant other and maybe he was a Klingon too, like what you're experiencing. How did she do it? So, maybe you're supposed to be observing how other people are doing things, that you have the same qualities yourself that might help you in your situation. All right. Go ahead and do Divine Circus. All right, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? You're welcome, Pamela. All right, so Divine Circus. What does Angela Steiner need to know, especially for the rest of this month? What does she need to be? Whoa. All right, we got one that jumped out of the deck, one that's stuck up in the deck. And holy crap. I think I got 3 of them here. All right. Sorry. All right. The one that jumped out of the deck is Voice of an Angel. And this is, I think, to me, when I pull this card, it means that you are going to hear the magic words from somebody, and you're going to know exactly what you need to do. That's going to either put this person in their place or open you up to all the right ideas and things that you need to start utilizing. It's coming very, very soon. This before the end of this month. I'm just going to read 13. And also, you have this ability to help other people. So just because you're in this situation, even though you can't get out of it, sometimes other people just knowing that somebody else is going through the same thing they're going through really helps them. So I feel like you may have some help for someone as well. All right. Thank you, Auntie. We'll see you soon. All right, you have something to say. There's a unique voice within you that wants to be expressed creatively in the world, whether it is a conversation you need to have or a truth stated. There you go. A song to be sung or a book to be written. Honor your voice. Know that it is inspired and can help not only your own spiritual growth, but support others on their path too. I don't know. You remember me saying, just like this person, you could tell him, you know what? I don't want to be the person you fall back on. I'm not the person you're looking for. You're not the person I'm looking for. And it's going to benefit us both to go your separate ways. So maybe it's how you relay the message. I mean, you still might have to be the bitch, but you can say, hey, you know what? I tried everything else. Don't make me put my foot up your butt, because I'm to that point that I'm going to do that now. You're not listening to me. So, I mean, you can be that way, and he's going to push you because he knows, you're like you said, he knows how to push your buttons. So that's good here. I have many angels. I know that I am not tuning into them, I guess, enough. Sent a donation. Hi, everyone. Sorry, I almost forgot. Hey, Kayla. All right. So let's see what else we got. All right. There's 2. Oh, it was funny. All right, you got all Divine Circus that came out for you. So we got the Velvet Queen, 25, the Velvet Queen. This almost reminds me of you. She kind of looks like you. That is, you are gentle, sincere. You try to do things with love the best you can. You got to understand not everybody deserves it. Not everyone deserves love. You've given it. So that's good, because now you can say, I tried this way and you didn't take it, because they know they can get you to break. So they're not going to give up. So you're going to have to pull out that can of whoop ass to make them know that you're stronger than you were before and you mean it. And hopefully you never have to pull out the can of whoop ass again. And then you can go back to who you were. But some people, the only way they listen is when you turn into somebody you're not normally. Then they know you're serious. That's the best thing I can tell you on that. All right, it says a rare prize is to be bestowed upon you. The universe is confirming that the most luscious dreams of your heart are being nurtured into manifestation. I think you got something like this before. To this end, you shall be given a saving grace, an intervention if needs be. To be open to receive, surrender doubt in favor of unconditional trust. Though your trust and optimism, or through your trust and optimism, you make it easier for the universe to give you the most deserved gift. You're going to have to act, and the universe knows you're serious, and then voila, what you get is yours. This is confirming it. Rah, rah, rah. This is the ones of kind of like, congratulations. That's almost like they are cheering you on. You have to be the woman of power to get what you want and deserve. So, knowing you deserve it is sometimes the first move as well. All right, let's see. What does rah, rah, rah say? Have you had enough of the dark side of life? Fear, doubt, uncertainty, anxiety, frustration, and believing that you cannot manifest your dreams are signs that you've been in darkness too long. It's your time to step out of the darkness and into the light. So, there you have it. You have all the backing you need, and all the confirmation is right there. Hopefully that has helped, my dear. All right. Kayla. What, you have a particular question, Kayla? All right. You're welcome. All right. So I'm going to pull a card for you first and wait for your question to appear. All right, Spirit, what does Kayla need to know? All right. So we got Goddess of Knowledge. Start to apply what you already know and trust your intuition. You are getting those gut feelings and things like that, and just make sure that you do just this quick little meditation to clear your slate, clear your third eye. Say, all right, I'm not putting any thought and feeling into this. It's so important for you to empty, because you are a very emotional person. You're an emotional sun sign, So you have to empty out and then apply the question, saying, all right, so again, you could do the kinesiology thing. Oh, we should have went over that during the class yesterday. You put your hands at your side. You're standing up straight with your eyes closed. You gain your equilibrium. And then make sure your mind is blank and pose the question. Is A, B, or C good for me? Or is this going to happen? So again, if you propel forward, it's a yes. If your body starts to propel backwards, it's a no. So I think you need to, for each individual question, because like I'm trying to pinpoint exactly what you would even be wanting to ask, because there's so many questions. Does Spirit want me to know with everything going on? That's a big order, right? All right, Spirit. What does Spirit want her to know with everything going on? Is anything specific that would help? We got Goddess of Compassion, and which you already are. Self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth. So know that you're better. Know that you're deserving. And if you just take a few moments to think things through, you are more than intelligent enough to make correct choices. You can't always follow your heart, and you can't always follow your mind. You have to follow the gut when you're really in doubt, and you know that loving someone or something has always gotten in your way and caused issues before, or maybe your instant attitude to jump someone when something doesn't feel right. It's like, all right, I'm going to take a different stance this time. If I do this, how do I feel? Will it turn out in a positive way for me? And then pose that question, do that kinesiology, see how it sits in your gut. All right, hang on. And Divine Circus for Kayla. What does Kayla need to know right now, especially with everything going on? What does Kayla need to know? I feel like there's a stack that kind of wants to come out here. Huh. This is one of the best cards in the deck. Meant for you. So something is about to happen or come through for you, and you are this type of person. Like if his mom or somebody else or somebody you know wanted this thing, even if you thought Serenity would benefit by it more, because we know how you are with the kids. No, whatever this gift is that's coming through, I don't care if it's an outfit or a dress or whatever. It is not meant for anyone else but you. You are the one that is meant to accept this gift. No matter what you feel the desire to give it to someone else, don't give it away. The universe is trying to give you a gift. So you keep that gift. So I'm going to read to you exactly what the card says. Okay. You voiced your intent, setting in motion a natural creative process. What you want has been summoned forth and is now headed your way. Don't hesitate, refuse to receive, or pass this gift on to another. It is meant for you. Grab it. Within this new opportunity is exactly what you've been waiting for, what you've been wanting to create, what truly makes your heart sing. That's awesome. So maybe somebody will come through and, offer you the money, or maybe even another vehicle. Who knows? I mean, the sky's the limit when this card appears. So that's kind of interesting. All right, we're just going to do Rumi and be done with this. Where did Rumi go? Rumi. All right. All right, Spirit, Rumi for Kayla. What does Spirit want her to know with everything going on? What's best going to help Kayla in her path in life? Let me pick the proper card if this helps her now. Okay. That's pretty. So we got this. Wow. All right. So what I'm getting from this card is that you need to start doing some ritual, my friend. You need to go outside, pick a little spot by a tree or somewhere where maybe the puppy can't get to. That's a spot for you. That's like a little wooded area or something. Sit there, do, light a candle, say some prayers, and offer tobacco to that space. And every day for at least a week, offer grandmother, grandfather, Mother Earth, Father Sky, whatever, the a little bit of food that you have left over. Then they really love more like fresh foods too, like fruits and vegetables or whatever. So leave a little bit, left over, make a little tiny plate and bring it out there. Yes, the animals and everything may eat it, and that's fine because they're all a part of the sacred. So it feels like you are giving homage. You are doing ritual for what it is that you truly desire. So I feel you need to include ritual and everything. All right, we have the angel Rasbar. Tell me the truth. I asked. Okay, I'm going to have to pull it up here because I can't read it on the screen. Tell me the truth. I asked, love. What are you? I am the everlasting life, love said. I am the recurring joy of living. The great beloved sees what is in your heart, what it is you wish to offer, and is saying yes. Will you choose to put aside your doubts and believe in yourself? Will you believe in the power of the divine love that reaches out to the world through your willing soul? Ah, yes, I knew your tremendous heart wanted to serve more than it wanted to fear. Again, if you want to screenshot that, maybe you can read that later. That is pretty cool stuff. You're welcome. The only true gift is I want to keep my babies. That's good. Well, it's for you, but you got to do what is requested of you, because first of all, it's a good practice and good habit. And even after you get them, don't let things fall back to the way they were, because just because the courts say you can have them doesn't mean that can't be undone with you being laxed. You know what I'm talking about. So you have to be stern on them, and you have to be stern on yourself, because the whole situation is serious and you want them to grow up right. Not just mommy loves you, you can get away with this, you can get away with that. It's no, I want you to have a good, healthy life, and you're going to learn to do this if it kills me and kills you. You know, it's kind of be one of those things, just like we would do for you. Yeah, pretty cool. I love the reading. All right, everyone, we are way over our time, and I'm getting it sunny and 69 here today. And I'm sure my babies would love to go for a walk. Don't forget, everyone, send prayers to Freya. She really needs it. And thank you so, so much for tuning in today. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. We really appreciate any comments that you can leave that might actually be positive. Would really be awesome. And don't forget to watch our many other broadcasts. And we have the monthly horoscopes and the 4 elements. And soon I'm going to try to get them done early this year. Early this month for next month for the 4 elements and the horoscopes as well. So thank you so much as always for tuning in. And don't forget to go outside and try to catch that lunar eclipse tonight. It's going to be, the height of it's going to be at 11:11 Central Time tonight, and probably around 12:11 Eastern Time. And I'm sorry, I'm not figuring out Central Time in my mind. I think it's like 2 or 3 hours before Central Time. So hopefully you all get to see it and doesn't get cloudy out there. It takes about an hour, so you should be able to catch it. Okay. Sorry. Hang on one second. So you should be able to catch it. Don't forget, hold on to your emotions. Don't let it take you for a ride. Try to keep yourself in check, because it's going to be a little bit of a bumpy ride. We're going to ride out this Mercury retrograde. And don't forget to make sure you do upkeeps in your vehicles and any water issues. So water issues and vehicles seem to be the top 2 issues with Mercury in retrograde. So much luck, love, and light to you all. Namaste.